Hi friends, I'm Natalie Carey, and today we're gonna do abs in under 10 minutes. For those of you who are familiar with some of my other workouts, I usually do beginner workouts. This is not a beginner workout, so just be warned. Come on down onto your back. We're gonna start with suitcase crunches. Hands come behind your head, and we're gonna fold yourself in half. Here we go. We're lifting your butt and your hips off the floor, bringing your chest towards them, and then we open the suitcase. So close the suitcase, open the suitcase. And I'm exhaling as I bring myself into a smaller position. And when I lower the legs down, I'm trying to keep my lower back connected with the floor so it's not extending up. We've got 15 more seconds here. And everything in this first round is gonna be 45 seconds, and the second round will be 30. Last one. Good. All right, legs come up in the air, straight as you can get them. Lower back touches the ground. We lower one leg, bring it back up. Other leg, bring it back up. As you're doing this, the challenge is to keep your lower back suctioned onto the floor. And if you're feeling like the back is extending or you're feeling like you're having some popping in your hips, couple of tips here. Make sure that your tail is tucked under just slightly, like a dog tucks its tail under. You can also try not lowering your legs quite as far down to the floor. And you can also try bending your knees. So those are 3 options that you have if you're having any hip popping. We're coming into a side plank in 3, 2, and 1. So get your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. We lift up, we drop the hip down, bring it back up, drop down, bring it back up. Now we're only doing 30 seconds because we have 2 sides of these. Woo, I can already feel that in my obliques. And you're exhaling as you lift the hips off the floor. Let's do 5 more seconds on this side. Last one. Lovely. Spin around to the other side or just flip on over. Second side, elbow goes underneath your shoulder. We stack our feet and we lift that hip off the ground, lower it off the ground. Now, things to watch for. Don't let your chest head down towards the floor. You want to keep it open. And I want that elbow directly under your shoulder so I can feel myself sneaking away from it. So I just corrected it. Let's give this 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna sit on your butts with legs off the floor. 1 more. Woo! Okay, Russian twister up next. I bring my legs together. I'm balancing on my butt. I lean back, I try to keep my chest straight out and proud. Hands together, and we tap, tap, tap. So I'm trying to get to the side of the floor each time, and I'm rotating my entire torso. The more leaned back you are, the harder this will be. If you keep your legs off the floor, it'll be harder. If you keep your knees together, oh, that's really hard. And if it's getting too difficult for you, you can always bring your feet down towards the floor. We've got 10 more seconds here, and then we'll go into our V-ups. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lie all the way down onto your back. Arms are extended. We sit up, V-up, and back down. Now you're trying to hold it for just a second at the top there. And the hardest part of this exercise is keeping your chest out and the back flat. Woo, that's really difficult. Even though I do these all the time, it's always a challenge. 15 more seconds, and that'll give you a little break. Chest stays out, back as flat as possible, knees as straight as possible. Good, relax. Okay, 30 seconds. And then we're gonna do that circuit one more time. I'll have you out of here in under 10 minutes. We're gonna start with those suitcase crunches. Take a little breath. We got 15 more seconds. Water if you need to, towel off if you need to. I've definitely broken a sweat. All right, hands behind your head. We're gonna fold ourselves in half in 3, 2, and 1. Fold, and then lower back down. So imagine that you are a suitcase. You gotta compress everything and then open it back up. And as promised, this second set is just 30 seconds. So give me one more suitcase crunch. Good, okay. Leg lifts are up next. Legs up in the air and lower one, back up, lower the other, back up. Now I'm not picky what you do with your hands here. You can leave them at your side. You can have them on your abs. Sometimes it's nice to feel those muscles working. Lower back is suctioned onto the ground. And remember your tips. Do you need to tuck your pelvis? Do you need to lower the leg not quite as much? Do you need to bend the knees? 3, 2, 1. All right, roll up. Let's get into that side plank. Now this one's the same amount of time because we've got two sides. We're up in 3, 2, and 1. We dip the hip back up. Now if this is hard for you, you can always drop that bottom knee down to the floor. And I'm really feeling this in my lower butt cheek and my obliques, right over here on the side of my abdomen. Give me 10 more seconds. Try and get those hips as low and then as high as possible. Last one. Good. Flip it around or turn it around. Second side of this side plank hip lift, and we're up. We drop the hip and up. You might notice you have an easier side. This is definitely the easier side for me. It's normal. We still want to strive to keep both sides of our body balanced. So we always give them the same amount of TLC. Give me 5 more seconds, and then we're going into those Russian twists. Woo! Okay, Russian twist, just 30 seconds. Remember, your options are to keep the feet on the floor or to lift them off if you want to make it more challenging. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. We're tapping the side. We're rotating our torso to get over there. I'm trying to keep my back as flat as possible. It's very hard in this position. So you're welcome to join me in that challenge. And remember, we're here because movement is a gift to our bodies. We want strong cores because it keeps us injury-free, it keeps us pain-free in our everyday lives. Relax. Okay, V-ups, this is the last thing you gotta do today. So lower yourself down. We're coming up in 3, 2, and 1. V up, and lower back down with control. Strong cores come in all shapes and sizes. They don't have one look. So a lot of people give me shit because I don't have visible abs. Well, too bad for them. Still got a strong core. Give me 10 more seconds. Keeping that back flat, chest is out. 3, 2, woo, and 1. All right, swing yourself around. I always love to finish with a little cobra. Push those hips back into child's pose. Take a moment, thank yourself for one thing that you did great for yourself today. One thing that your body did for you. Say thank you to it. And that's it. If you like this workout, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm Natalie Carey. Thank you for being excellent to yourself today.